Hello, I'm Tracy Grimshaw. Welcome to A Current Affair. We begin with angry families taking to the streets to stop refugees moving into their loved ones' retirement village. They say it's just a money grab, while other locals can't wait to meet their new neighbours.
There's a time and there's a place for everything. An aged care facility is not for refugees. Save the aged!
These are just right-wing fascist rabble-rousers.
Unfortunately, we find this happening in Australia today.
We just need to protect the elderly, and that is really the most important thing that we can do.
This is unbelievable. I bet half of that's like biking.
That's what you want to encourage, people not to be scared. There's no reason to be scared.
It's the radical plan that split a sleepy community in two. The debate is all over this aged care facility where things are about to change for its elderly residents. Very soon, some new neighbours will be moving in, and they've come all the way from war-torn parts of the Middle East.
You obviously are always concerned when, someone like that's going to come into your suburb.
They're more than welcome. If I was in the position somebody was helping me, I think it would be just wonderful.
In the coming weeks, around 120 Syrian and Iraqi refugees will arrive at the St Vincent's Care Services complex. It's believed to be an Australian first. Refugees from the most dangerous corners of the world living side by side with over 65s.
We have no idea what it would be like for the refugees, so not our place to judge. So if we can help them, then I think we should.
That's great. Cheers.
It's led to celebration in the community, with many excited by the new arrivals.
I grew up at a time.
Bev Brock, the former wife of racing legend Peter Brock, is leading the welcoming committee.
You want to open the gates to somebody who's had a shocking life and give them the opportunity to share what we share.
No refugees in Eltham! Save the aged!
But there are also many opposing the move.
I am worried about my mum.
Sandy Pike's 87-year-old mother suffers dementia and is a resident at the nursing home.
She's been there for 4 years, and beautiful place run by Melbourne City Mission, a real family environment.
Sandy claims her mum and her friends are upset and confused about the impending arrival.
They're the ones that are really scared. They're devastated. They feel like there's no compassion is a big thing. And they're scared of the unknown. They're not sure of what's going to happen.
Their ages are in their 70s, their 80s. They're not adapted to take huge changes like that.
Gary Hume is also fighting the plan. He says other elderly people are missing out because of the refugees.
We know people that are trying to get in there and they've been told that the waiting list has been pretty much stopped.
Despite the fact that St Vincent's Care says it's all thanks to private donations, Gary claims the move is a money grab to secure more funding from the government.
There's other places that can house these people.
Sandy and Gary are part of a bigger protest group, and in recent days they've all taken to the streets rallying against the move.
I sort of feel sorry in a way that you've got people who don't really think the big picture through.
They've told me that their concerns are that they're worried that the elderly residents are going to be unsettled and I guess...
Well, they've never looked after an elderly resident, and I can say from experience, and Gillian can too, that is not the case. That is far from the case.
Cheers, guys.
Other Eltham residents, including Bev Brock, couldn't be happier about the refugees.
We don't want to think of the negatives. We want to think that this is the most positive, amazing thing that can happen to them. And we can play a part in that.
We think that they're going to make the most amazing contribution to our community. I mean, these people are... The Syrian refugees that we've met already, we're talking surgeons, we're talking pharmacists, we're talking lawyers. They're really highly educated people. Imagine what they can bring.
60 units in the facility will house the refugees. They'll be made up of single women, single mothers with children, and couples with one child. There will be no single men moving into the accommodation.
The mums, the single mums and kids, the small families. It's not as though we've got a whole group of young single men moving in who have nothing to do.
The Welcome to Eltham group have prepared a gift for each refugee when they arrive.
So, Gillian, tell me, what's this?
It's a welcome book. So what we've done is we've asked various members of the community to be photographed with a welcome sign and to give us a message of welcome.
The Victorian State Government has just approved changes to the planning permits of the site. Previously, only over 65s could live there.
They need to be housed, but the issue is not an aged care home. That is the issue. There's other places that can house these people.
Sorry, it's like Akhlaq Wasala, Akhlaq Wasala, Bikum, and Nina. Yay! Welcome to Eltham. My name's Nina.
Even those people who are against this, I've got to tell you, if they had a problem in their life, they'd want caring and compassionate people around them. And I don't think they've really stopped and thought about, you know, the fact that a community, a true community, works because people do care.
St Vincent's Health Australia and Catholic Care have told A Current Affair there will be no impact on the residents who live at the Eltham site. You can read their full statement on our website.